So if you the true chosen one, you probably have noticed some really strange behavior when you go to certain places. When you arrive on the scene, people literally change like right before your eyes. And you might notice this, but then again, if you don't really notice this, then I'm going to give you 7 signs. Okay. I'm going to give you 7 signs of things that happen that people do just because you come on the scene. Okay. And this could be anywhere. This could be to the store. This could be pulling up to a show, to a meeting, to a gathering, or whatever the case may be. If you are the true chosen one, you have already noticed that people change up dramatically just because you arrive. You know what I mean? And it's like really weird behavior, but that's because you're the chosen one, okay? So I'm about to tell you 7 things that people do when the chosen one shows up on the scene, okay? They act really, really strange, all right? So the first thing that people will do when you show up on the scene is one of the main ones. Either people start to leave or they start to come closer to where you're at. All right. Have you noticed that before? Like when you come on the scene, all right, you probably at a crowded place, right? When you go into the spot or something like that, you just notice like within 10 minutes, I would say 10 minutes tops. I would say maybe even 5 minutes, you start noticing people start to switch seats and, people start to get their tabs. People start to leave. New people start coming in around you. They might sit down near you. And it might be empty where you're at also, okay? But you will attract people instantly as soon as you get to that location, or either they're going to move, they're going to leave, and they just going to have strange behavior. I remember one time I went to this one spot that I like to go to, and I seen one of my friends in there. And I noticed off the bat, he was with his homeboy, which was probably his friend or whatever. I didn't know him, but, and this friend, he always has a lot of friends with him or whatever. And so I seen this guy, and I'm pretty sure he seen me because we were both noticeable, when we hit the spots. All right. And when I seen my friend across the way, he didn't really like look at me. He just like looked at me for a split second and he just started looking at something else or whatever. And I just felt the energy, like he literally just stood there. It's like he just stood there for like a good 3 minutes, like still, like just a still pose. And then I just noticed that he started moving around the place that we was at, and he started getting his friends and telling them bye and stuff like that, bye and bye, right when I got there. And I'm just like, I know it ain't no secret that they do these things because you arrived there, all right? Just like my homeboy left the scene immediately. For what reason? There is no reason, okay? We don't know. This is the Decepticon stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Like, these people do this stuff. I don't even think they know why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But when the chosen one come on the scene, people will literally like change seats. They'll get fidgety. They'll move around. They'll just change up their whole demeanor of what they was doing before you came in on the scene. So if you got that one right, make sure you get this video a thumbs up and comment below. The next thing you will notice is that when you come on the scene, you'll start noticing that people switch their whole attitude up and they might get very, very happy, like very, very bubbly. You know what I mean? Or, they just try to get super loud and just like, they trying so hard to like take the spotlight from you or something that they think, I don't know. But like, you'll notice like some of your friends or whatever, when you come around, when you come on the scene, it's like that one friend is starting to get like super like aggressive with like just trying to be the center of attention. And you just know, you'll notice the behavior almost instantly because they'll try their hardest not to look at you. Like, they'll try their hardest not to like pay attention to you, even though they know you just came to the spot. They know you just pulled up, but they'll try to act like, they was talking about something more important than you, or they'll try to do anything to try to take away the attention from you. You know what I'm saying? I know another example I had with that. One time this girl started talking to me when I was out in public. You know what I'm saying? And she kind of like made me feel like, what? Like, wow, okay, she's courageous. She's confident. I mean, I was actually turned on by it a little bit. Like, wow, a pretty beautiful woman is actually speaking to me. Like, that don't really normally happen, all right, in our society. But like, she did, and that's kind of like, I was like, yeah, you cool as a mug. And we had a cool conversation for like, maybe 2 minutes, and then this guy just comes out of the middle of nowhere, and he immediately just starts talking to her like, hey. Like, hey, this handsome, perfect surfer boy looking type of Chad type of dude who just has so much great privilege or whatever. And she, I stopped talking to her when he pulled up because I wasn't about to sit there and be like competing for her attention or nothing like that. But anyway, this guy just comes and he just basically just bombards my whole conversation. Why? Because this is what they do. All right. When people know that you're the chosen one and they can sense it. When they know that you on the scene, okay, you usually are the spotlight. Everybody's always looking at you because they can feel your vibe, they can feel your energy and stuff like that. So, like I said, they will try to do everything and they can to try to like make you feel like you are not a part of anything. If that's what you with your girls, if you're a man and you trying to holler at a girl, whatever the case may be, it's always gonna be some bot or some Decepticon or something is always going to happen to where somebody in there is going to get like kind of like envious, jealous of you for no reason. And they're going to try to come and try to do something to take the spotlight off of you just to make themselves feel bigger than you. All right. Chosen one. Another thing that people do when you show up is a lot of people try to poke fun of you. Now, some people are a little bit more bold than other people. Some people try to literally like poke fun at you. They'll put you on the spot, they'll say, hey, tell us, how was your day? And then you'll notice everybody will stop and everybody just be like, what are you going to say? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is what they do when the chosen one comes on the scene. It's like everybody's looking at you. Everybody's always, trying to pick up on who are you? What are you about? You know what I'm saying? And like I say, this is because, like I said, it's your energy, it's your vibe. So sometimes people like to put you on the scene or they will try to ask you a question out loud. Or if you start talking to them or something, they'll have a loud response back to you so everybody can hear it. And it's all to try to make you look bad most of the time. They try to manipulate you. They trying to embarrass you because, again, some people just can feel that you have good vibes. You're a kind-hearted spirit. And some people just like to prey on the chosen one. Some people just like to make your life a living, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. And so when you go on the scene, most of the time, you'll notice that people will try to put you on spot with something. You know what I mean? Like, you pay for it. And then everybody's going to be looking at you like, do they really got the money? You know what I mean? And it's like, why y'all want me to speak? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all want me to say the prayer? You know what I'm saying? You gonna pray for us? You know what I mean? And it's just like, but everybody wants that. Everybody wants you to say something, and they just simply want you to be embarrassed. Okay? They try to put you on a scene because they don't think that you're gonna be big enough to live up to the moment, and they try to do this because, again, they're just trying to build up their own self-esteem, okay, about themselves because they know you're the chosen one. The next thing that people would do is one of my pet peeves. I hate this, but I'm used to it. And I know a lot of other people, a lot of guys that I'm talking to them told me about this happened to them before. If you're the true chosen one, a lot of people like to get that 5 seconds of fame with you. Okay, where it's like that moment where it's like y'all hit it off as friends or besties and something like that. It's like y'all hit it off. It was that grand moment where it was just like confetti falling on y'all, and y'all thought y'all was gonna be the coolest people ever. You probably exchanged numbers with this person or something. You got this guy's phone number or something, or you know what I mean? It could have got even deeper than that. They could have took you out on a date or something like that, and it was just everything was perfect. All right, whatever the case may be, they will eventually try to stand you up. Okay, you will come across a lot of people, chosen one, that will get you all riled up. They'll get you riled up. It's like they'll gas you up, make you feel good. Oh yeah, I like you. This and that. Yeah, this and that. Hoop de hoop. They'll do all this stuff, all to try to stand you up and try to make you feel bad. Because again, they want you to like chase. They want you to basically bow down, and they basically want you to think that you need them more than they really want to hang with you. You know what I mean? They really be wanting to kick it with you. They really want to call you and see what you got going on for the day. You know what I'm saying? They really actually would come and watch a Netflix movie with you, bro. Like, she would want to come and watch a Netflix movie with you. But simply because she knows that's what she really desires to do, she don't want you to know that she is that easy because she know you the chosen one, okay? She know you different and cut from a different cloth. She know you vibe different. She know that you smile different, you know what I'm saying? She know you just completely act different. But again, these Decepticons, their whole pet peeve is like energy vampires. You know what I mean? It's like they just trying to take energy to try to build up themselves. And if they got somebody like you to be able to do it too, it makes them feel that much more better. If they get 5 seconds of fame off of you to get that last laugh, that kind of like makes their whole day just go good. They can thrive off of that, just that little bit of energy of saying that they shunned you or they turned you down or nah, they didn't call you back, and they know they seen your call. They know they seen your text message, but it makes them feel like, I'm so needed. He hit me. Yes. Such a relief. I need that anxiety release. Yes. You know what I mean? That's how they feel. You know what I mean? They chasing an instant gratification feeling of a fake high because they stand you up. And they know that they know that you waiting on their response. You know what I mean? They know that you waiting on them to say, hey, you coming over to the party. They know that you thinking like, I wonder why they didn't let me know that what time it starts type of stuff. They know you know this, but see, they get a high and a kick and a thrill out of just making themselves feel like they're bigger than life in that little 5 seconds of fame. This is how low they are, all right? They're Decepticons, okay? The next thing that people do when the chosen one hits the room, which is very strange, is a lot of people like to devalue you, okay? That just goes into the last one I just talked about too. Devaluing. All right, devalue. If you are a high value woman, or at least you think you are, if you are a high value man and at least you think you are, you feel like you are, you dress like you are, you walk and talk like you are, right? You're a high value person. You just carry yourself not egotistical, not prideful. You just walk with the joy of the Lord. You know what I mean? Like you just want to see everybody win. If you got that spirit with you sometimes, you're going to run into a lot of people who can sense it, who can feel it, and they don't feel that way about themselves. A lot of people not really happy on the inside. So if one of your girlfriends, she sees you're all happy, when y'all come together and you just got your hair done or something like that, you brushed your teeth and they pearly white, 3D, Crest commercial, everything is just fantastic about you in that moment. You're going to have this one Debbie Downer or this one Decepticon that's amongst the other ones, all right? And they're going to start trying to devalue you, okay? You're going to have people notice your flaws. They're going to scan you, and they're going to look at your... Like, I had this one guy, I went out to this spot one time. I like to go out to a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Because I like socializing with people or whoever I can socialize with. But anyway, so I went to this spot one time, and I was talking to this guy who was right here next to me, and then... his friend that was with him was talking to some totally other dude. But for some strange reason, when the guy that I was standing next to started talking to me, it's like his friend that he was with stopped talking to his other friend. And they just kind of like, who is that, Sean? And it just got like an awkward silence for no reason. It's just, this is what a lot of people do. They trying to figure out, they trying to figure out, like, is there any way that they can undermine you to make themselves feel bigger and better? So what the dude did was he was like, look at his socks. Oh, look at his socks. And I had on a football team socks that I rep, you know what I'm saying? And my football team was just not doing that good or whatever. Of all the things, he noticed my socks, y'all. I mean, my pants, I had on probably a little hot water that day. It probably was that hot. But this guy, he was so focused in on me that he had the nerve to spot my team on my socks. This is what they do. And so what he tried to do was he tried to make me feel bad. Like, oh, yeah, that team, that team, he wasted his money. Those socks are going to be in Ross one day. And they will try to devalue you, all right? You'll have a lot of people that'll try to call you out your name. They'll say you this and they'll say you that. And it'd be crazy because these be the same people that said that they like you like 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? These would be the same people that said, oh, man, I want you to meet my mom, Trenius. I want you to come and meet the family. I mean, these are the people that really, really, truly care about you. But ain't they bipolar? They just flip the script because they can't get you to be who they want you to be, okay? They can't control you because you might be living your life and you doing your thing or whatever it is that you do for a living. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you just might just be fantastic in that moment and you just carrying yourself with positive energy. You're going to always have that troll, all right, who ain't got nothing else to do but try to point out your flaws and try to devalue you. And again, folks, this is the people do this stuff to try to make themselves feel good, okay? What they tell you that you are, or they try to make fun of you, poke fun of your shirt, clothes, poke fun of your attitude, whatever it may be. If they poking fun of you, it's not who you are, because you are who you say you are. That's a reflection of their negative attitude. Okay, this is how they think. They are negative. So they don't have anything good to say because it's coming from a negative soul. Okay, a negative spirit. All right. So in contrary to that, if you are a positive spirit person, you don't even feel like you need to get a reaction out of somebody. You know what I mean? Like most of the time with me, like if I do experience some backlash for somebody being nasty and something, or treating me or like undermining me in public or something, I don't even feel the need to get like revenge, because I know that person is not on my level. Like, it's not even worth wasting my time. You feel me? Because if you a true chosen one, you already know negative and negative don't make a positive. Okay. And you can't give them the reaction that they're looking for. Most of the time, people just looking for you to react and be negative. They want you to come down off your high horse. They want you to come down off of your positive, great attitude, and they want you to come down to their miserableness, and they want you to react negative so they can see that you're in alignment with them, because they negative, they toxic, they nasty. All right. So you'll have a lot of people do that. They'll try to devalue you. Number 6, the next thing people do that's really, really strange is that they'll act like, they'll change up their act. Okay. Like, a lot of women do this. A lot of girls do this. Women, if you're a chosen one woman, you'll notice a lot of women do this. Like, when you hit the scene, you know, if it's girls' night out, for instance, or something, and there's some girls there you don't even know, or something like that, or maybe it might be a baby shower or something like that. There's some people in there you ain't seen before. Like, you'll notice that these chicks' behaviors will just shift. Like, it's like they transform into a whole new person. You know what I mean? Like, they attitudes change from like this to this. And you just be like, yo, I know you wasn't like that, like, before I just came in here. I just seen you change right before my eyes. Is it because of me? Yep. It's because, most of the time it's because of you. And like I said, a lot of girls do this, and it's very catty. Like, you know, it's childish and immature. You know what I mean? Like, when they see another girl who has more, who they think has more potential than them, or more beauty than them, or even if you have more brains than them, and you, like, say you're educated or something, you have a degree or something like that, and everybody's just talking about the educational levels, and you say that you have a bachelor's or something, you're going to notice attitudes change and shift in that moment, because it just bothers somebody that somebody else is just doing good. And you're not even comparing it to them by saying, I'm better than you. You don't have to be saying I'm better than you or nothing. They will just automatically perceive that you're trying to be better than them, when really you're just being yourself. All right. And like I said, the people that do this is just some of the lowest, pathetic people ever, because it's just like they're thinking that something is actually true when it's really not. Okay. They're believing in their own lie. Okay. And so you'll see a lot of people they'll act totally different just because they know that you're around. You know what I mean? And you'll there be kikis, the ha-has all in your face and stuff like that. And you can see straight through the ha-has and the laughs. You know what I'm saying? You can see straight through the smile. And yes, okay, really? Like, you see all through that, because it's just like it can't be hidden. You know what I mean? You know that they not being them real, true, genuine selves. All right? So they'll act different. They put on the role. They put on the front. Super fugazi. Last but not least, number 7. This is a positive thing, actually. It's a lot of positive things the chosen ones do, and I guess I'll make a video about that. Comment below if you want me to make a video about all the positive things that happens when chosen ones hits the room. Okay. So this is number 7. This is a positive thing that happens for chosen ones when they hit the room. Okay. You basically spark things to start. All right. It's like you're the light bulb. All right. If the room was gray and black and dull, you make it bright again. Like, everybody starts to have energy all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? If you play sports or something and it's like y'all about to have basketball practice, and when you came up on the practice, everybody just sat like they was ready to play. Because you might be the chosen one of the team. You know what I'm saying? You might be the LeBron James of the team. You the GOAT of the team. Greatest of all time of the team. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I mean? You might have that type of influence on certain people to where it's like you the icebreaker. You know, some of your friends might need you to hang out with them tonight. And you just be like, why they always want me to hang with them but when I get with them, they act like I don't even exist, or they treat me like I'm down here and they up there, because it's like they need your vibe in order to strive. You know what I mean? They might not tell you that, but some people just probably need your energy around to make all of them feel good. You feel me? But they, like I say, they never gonna tell you that. But you might be like the cornerstone. You know what I mean? You might be like the gold top of the pyramid. You know, you the icebreaker. You know, you the spark. You the igniter. You know what I mean? You the flame. You feel me? And you'll just start noticing a lot of people just getting comfortable around you. A lot of people just happy around you. A lot of people starting to talk to each other now. You just be like, yo, I gotta be making this happen. You is making that happen. But like I say, most of the time, they ain't gonna tell you that. They just getting energized by your energy. They can feel your energy, your aura all around. And a lot of people like to come inside your aura, inside your sphere of energy, and they'll just start feeling good, just like you feel. You know what I mean? And you'll be sitting back just looking like, you know what I mean? Like they, you know what I mean? Like, you know they ain't like that. You know they wasn't like that before you came on the scene. But it's like, since you hit the scene, I mean, you that ish, you know what I'm saying? It's just like they don't know how to act now. They happy now. You just see all your fellas back there, you know, it'd be your boys or something. They popping bottles now, you know what I'm saying? They all, they doing the dance and stuff like that. You just be like, I know it's because of me. I know it's because I'm on the scene. And see, you the chosen one. You can just be standing there. You don't even really got to do nothing. You can just be standing there, literally standing there. Okay, playing with your cell phone or something. And you'll just notice everybody around you is feeling like a blessing. So anyway, man, it's your big bro Tren, man. I thought you would enjoy this video, man. Don't leave without giving me a like. Get the algorithm ticking, and comment me 2 comments below, man. Let's get the algorithm ticking. What you think about this video? Do you notice a lot of people acting strange when you come on the scene? Did you get one of the 7 signs that I pointed out? Has it been happening to you? Speak up, let your voice be heard, and let me know if this video resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe to your big bro Tren. Also, if you look below, man, I got some Chosen Ones courses below. The Chosen Ones Takeover course, and I got another Chosen One course below. And it's just all my secret videos that nobody gets to see here on YouTube. So if you want to get one of those courses and see some private videos, some unlisted videos, and some really good valuable information for the Chosen Ones, click one of them links below and you'll thank me later, man. With that being said, it's your big bro Tren, man. Stay blessed. Keep God #1 in your life. Peace.